I'm involved in a national project here called Rose Breed 2. Now it's a large project and mainly includes fruit trees, but it's all about molecular markers being used in breeding. And the fruit trees are talking about quality and disease resistance. In the roses, we're talking about disease resistance, basically black spots. One thing we've done on black spot, what we've always wanted to do is get some molecular markers to help us breeding. And what this is using the tools that we have now to find basically tags on those chromosomes that mark the traits. And how this helps us, it helps us select the parents so we know which ones combine best to get the maximum black spot resistance. It also helps us select some of the seedlings so we know which seedlings are going to be best. And along with that, it helps us select seedlings quicker. If we were doing this, or as we do it now, we produce the seedlings, we plant them in the field, and we need 2 years to evaluate them. If I had a marker that would tell me which genes it had there, so I could select out the ones that had black spot resistance, I could do that in a year. So I can save a couple years by going through this process. This is a 5-year project. So hopefully by the end of this 5 years, we'll have some markers. So again, we're hoping to be able to progress the breeding about twice the speed, hopefully, and be able to produce some of these resistant materials, because we know the gardening public, when we do a survey, or when we've done a survey of the gardening public, the number one trait they want in new varieties is disease resistance. And I agree with them. That's what I prefer. I don't want to spray my roses. A new and upcoming disease, in some areas you've seen it, in northern Texas we've seen it, is rose rosette. And in this regard, I'm leading a national project on this to develop, I'm doing the breeding aspect, where we're developing markers again and trying to understand the resistance, because we don't know much about resistance to rose rosette yet. One major aspect is diagnostic procedures, because that's another issue. It's a virus that we've only recently discovered. It was discovered in 2011. Before that, we didn't know what caused the disease. And it's transmitted by a mite, which floats in the air. So it's a very difficult thing to control. The Rose Rosette project is a 5-year project. With respect to the breeding, hopefully by the time we're through the 5 years, we will have gone through a set of analysis to understand the inheritance of resistance, and to hopefully find markers to tag it. So we'll be at the point where we can start breeding for it in a more efficient manner. And so other commercial breeders will have this available to them.